When we die, our soul departs from our body. The soul then begins a journey that has many stages. For the beginning of this journey, it is important to focus on one specific stage, the moment when the soul descends into the grave to be reunited with the body. As the soul begins to descend, it witnesses the janazah, the funeral. Your body is lying there on the ground, wrapped and prepared for burial. As your soul descends, you see what is happening. You hear what is taking place. You experience it fully. When the people take your body and place it into the grave, your soul descends into the grave as well, reuniting with your body. Your loved ones and friends who have attended your janazah then begin to shovel dirt. They pick up the soil with their hands and place it into the grave, throwing it over you. You feel the dirt falling on top of you. They continue doing this until you are completely covered. You remain there in the grave, covered beneath the soil, and you still have consciousness. You are alive, not in a physical sense, but your soul experiences every moment of this reality. After your family makes dua for you and says kind words about you, they eventually walk away. They leave you behind. As the Prophet, peace and blessings be upon him, said, "You will hear their footsteps as they walk away from the grave. Then you are left alone, alone in the darkness, alone in the silence of the grave." At that point, two angels come to you, Munkar and Nakir. They ask you three questions, perhaps the most important questions you will ever be asked and the most important questions you will ever have to answer. These questions are, what is your din, your way of life, your religion, who is your prophet, and who is your Lord? Not necessarily in that order, but these are the three questions. If you answer all three questions correctly, your stay in the grave will be one of peace. You will experience comfort and pleasure until the day of judgment, when the horn is blown and you are raised from your grave. During that time, you will be at ease. However, if you do not answer these questions correctly, your stay in the grave will be filled with pain. This is why answering these questions correctly is so crucial. Here is the problem. Many people say to themselves that they are fine because they are Muslim, and they know the answers to these questions. They assume they will answer correctly. This mindset is dangerous. It is a form of overconfidence. As many scholars explain, the answer is not given with the tongue, and it is not given with the brain. The answer is given with the heart. What truly resides in your heart will come out at that moment. If you lived your life without praying, without striving to practice Islam, without trying to understand the Quran to the best of your ability, and without sincerely striving to be a true Muslim, then Islam was not truly in your heart. It may have been on your lips or in your mind, but not rooted within you. We must make sure that we are striving to the best of our ability. This does not mean perfection. It does not mean becoming a scholar. It does not mean having the flawless character of the Prophet, peace be upon him. But it does mean sincere effort. It means genuine striving so that when the angels come to us and ask those questions, what is in our hearts naturally comes forward. At that moment, the correct answers will flow easily, rather than answers that reflect a life spent striving for something other than the pleasure of Allah. This is why we must ensure that Islam is truly in our hearts, not just on our lips and not just in our minds.